this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now. Hey, Lobo. Check.
Stop your whining.
44.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Hey, watch the slant.
Now it's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Preston Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. On the ball. Watch out.
Striker. Slice, 97. Fury, yellow.
Check 9. Shift. Check.
Check, Fury.
Fresno.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number one.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. The pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. After the sack on 1st down, Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
You definitely would have liked to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
29 is the Mike. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. 29 is the Mike.
Here's Fields.
Man, I got you.
Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. He could not get rid of it, and a big-time loss there on 3rd. The sack sets up 4th. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red. 60 red.
Go. Check.
Drill green. Ready. Go.
Love from the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And take it right on the 30. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a 1st down right out of the gate.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. So these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Fields. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Let's bring it. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Man, I got you.
Play action. It's Fields. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Hey, check Mega.
99.
They just do get the playoff. Love going to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Set hut. Blue 32. Red cycle.
It's been a long day for you. Watch the edge.
Switch. Yellow.
Watch twist. Rush in.
Pick the edge. Come.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Off play action, Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Mike, 44. I'm coming after you.
Yeah, he's got Mooney.
I'm coming
in
after
the end
you.
zone, touchdown, Chicago.
Let's go.
Jarnell Mooney.
Here we go.
Touchdown number 18 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, fellas.
Here we go.
The
Set.
Packer
10
offense
flags.
ready to get their next drive underway. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And he brings this out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Set. Go to base. Mike 29. Here we go. Here we go. Echo. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 29 is the Mike. Mike.
To throw again on second down. Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
29. Y'all not ready. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
On first down, it's Fields. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Set.
The
33,
Packer
yellow.
offense ready to
Green
get
jack.
their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the
Yeah, that's
last
true.
time.
That's
I mean,
true.
that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Ready, go.
First down, going to the air with Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
White.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Under 10. 10. Switch.
Check, smash.
Switch gears.
Hey, green.
Twist.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers get a score closer. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. With it on the return is Logan. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
A shotgun snap. Fields going up top. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking it about the 16. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check 52. Check 24.
First down, Love to pass. Eluding the pressure right. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Set, ready. Jackrabbit, Jackrabbit. Yellow, 22.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Yellow, go.
Flare, alert, flare, flare, flare.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, man, watch the boot.
Ultra, ultra.
Switch, switch, switch.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Set, go.
Love.
Kill.
Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Brandon, these cornerbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Check,
As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
Coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
Ultra, go ultra.
Joker.
Ready, go.
Following the interception, Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there just before halftime. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Red, 38. Striker. Check striker.
Watch the run.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, go Fury.
Show an 8, show an 8.
Go Pink.
Alert 3.
Blaster, 6.
Slam. Mike 40, Mike 40.
Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Ready.
Mike 9. I got him.
6. Mega.
Tighten up.
Set, go.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
We got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal.
To pass, here's Jordan
You
Love.
got tight. You got tight right there.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Check steal.
Shift. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. Check.
Cut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Forced out to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Cut.
Second and 15.
Hey, here we go.
Black shot.
Watch the pass. Shift. Switch. Hey, watch the edge. Watch.
Hey, check Mega.
Hey, check 24.
Set.
Now Love.
Slam.
Flushed out right. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Ready up.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Let's get that ball. Mike 9. Mike.
Ready.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike 9.
Ready, go.
Final play of the half, Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it's Through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Down.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's second and long.
Check White.
Bring it.
Let's go.
To throw now, here's Love. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Check 37. Check 37. Kill.
Check smash.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love.
Check 49. Check 49.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Able to get there and pick it. And down to the 11. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Haywood. Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Ahmed. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
Let's get the ball. That's the West.
Ahmed again.
That's the West.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Salvon Ahmed with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll to turn this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
44, Mike, 44.
Here's Fields. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On play action, Fields. And he's not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Fields. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Rashawn Gary, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw, Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped the yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Ultra.
Out.
Ultra. Go ultra. Cut.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears won't realize as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Set, hut, Henry, Arvin.
I got you, boy. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Record. 29 is the Mike.
Now Fields.
Watch the screen.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
3rd and long. It's Fields. And that will be incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th. Quarter. Point after here coming up. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
All day, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Set, ready.
The Packer
Yellow,
offense ready to
22.
get their next drive underway.
Blue.
All right, D. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Striker. Check striker.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Slam, slam. Check your hot read.
Hey, Bull Fury.
Shift, shift.
Hut, hut.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the
Ready.
sack.
60 red.
Talk to your boy.
60
And the
red.
job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack,
10
it's second
cycle.
and 20.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Shift! Watch the
Striker. Striker.
Check, check, check.
Set. Hut.
Off the play fake, Love. Out, and he's going to go down again. Sione Takitaki able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
Let's go.
In this
Red,
case, though,
38.
I think he's got to make a
Check
decision.
Fury.
He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Yellow. Zoom.
Switch, switch. Wide, wide, wide. Get wide.
Peek edge.
Steal. Check steal.
Watch the safety creep.
Watch
Rail.
that.
Yellow. Ready, go.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Here we go. Set. 70 ending.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's calm down.
A play fake now, Fields to throw.
Be a long day, offense.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through, and that will extend this big lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on.
The
Set.
Packer
Hey,
offense
check,
ready to get their
Yellow,
next drive
43.
underway.
Spike. White.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And it's a Packers touchdown. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And I tell you from our broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw, and it was an absolute thing of beauty to watch. Never ceases to amaze me, the arm strength of these guys.
And the final readout on Next Gen Stats, remarkable. That ball traveling close to 80 yards in the air. With it on the return is Logan. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. 29 is
On 1st down, Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Fields. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Fields throwing again. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18.
Zoom, zoom. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Zoom black. Set, go.
Here's Love. Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
He's coming, he's coming.
You don't want none of that.
Give it down now. 50 Fury.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 99. Check 99.
Hey, Blue. Ready, go.
Love, they go play action now. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. With it on the return is Logan. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
Let's go.
A huge play there for Chicago.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 33. And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Down. AT Gator. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Shut up.
And they take a knee. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what...